to bed and fall asleep. Cray woke up and looked outside, and it had seemed as if it hadn't become morning yet. It was dawn, and the sky was a beautiful reddish color. However, what was odd was that Cray swore he could see a bit of a purple color on the edge of the sun. Despite this odd occurrence, he dismissed it, mainly because he really couldn't care less. Cray decided to head out of his room and down to the counter where he met Emilia again. She was talking to the phone with someone, and she seemed angry.
Yes, for the love of God, Gary, I'm stuck outside here, so will you please come back here? I'm working overtime because you locked me in. Yes, you did. Oh, whatever. But mark my words, I will let the boss know about this.
Emilia hangs up, and once she realizes Cray is there, she gets a bit of a shocked, worried face.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Is there anything you would like?
No, I'll just be heading out.
I'm so sorry, sir, but the way out is now locked. I've been trying to contact the man who has locked us in, so could you please be patient?
Yeah, that's fine. Cray couldn't help but see how exhausted she was. Her eyes were forming dark circles around them. She looked like she hadn't slept for ages. So, because of this, Cray went out of his way not to bother her. But right after that, something bizarre started to happen around them. The earth began to shake as if there was an earthquake. Emilia looked super surprised, looking around in sheer fright and confusion. And Cray also seemed really confused.
What the hell is going on?
Cray didn't answer. Instead, he kept on looking around in a panic. Whilst it was hard to stand, Cray fell onto the chair that was next to him. Emilia held onto the counter until it was finally over. Cray and Emilia looked at one another in confusion.
That's it. I'm out of here. They can't blame me for breaking the door open. I'm literally worried for my life. Scotland never has earthquakes. This shouldn't happen.
Yeah, go ahead. I won't stop you. Emilia took the chair and slammed it at the entrance door, which was made of glass. Then both Emilia and Cray dashed out of there. But right when they got outside, they ended up somewhere different. It was as if the hotel had moved places. The hotel had moved to the very center of the city. Not only that, but there were more buildings around, which made it harder to tell where to go to leave the city. Emilia looked shocked, and so did Cray.
Why is this happening? I have no idea. I don't even know what to say.
Look, we don't know each other, but maybe it would be a good idea if we stick together, for now.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's try looking around.
As they looked around, they couldn't help but notice that nobody was around. However, they could still hear people walking around the place. And the sound of people was slowly starting to fade over a short time, as if something was pulling them away from Cray and Emilia.
Do you suppose that the city is moving us away from the public? Oh yeah, like the city is moving or something.
Really?
The city literally just changed itself, and you're gonna deny that possibility? Look, I just haven't taken in all that's happening right now, alright? I need more time.
Fair enough. Have you tried calling someone for help?
I've got no signal here. I tried calling my friend, but it just won't connect.
Okay, gotcha. As they walked down the street that seemed to be becoming smaller and smaller, Emilia couldn't help but realize that Cray was starting to seem very dizzy. Not only that, but when she looked up at the sky, it had begun to become darker and darker. And it also seemed to be becoming more purple, as if there was a projector projecting purple light at the sky.
What the hell? Hey Cray, are you alright?
Yeah, sorry, could we just lay down for a bit? I'm starting to feel sick. I don't know why.
You do what you gotta do. I'll stick around. I don't really know what else we can do anyways, so I suppose we can wait for a little while.
Cray and Emilia sat down at the bench and noticed that all sound they had been hearing was now gone. It was so surreal. Emilia was shocked by everything that was happening. For a bit, she really thought she was actually dying, but she instantly dismissed it as a silly thought. Especially since Cray was there. How could she be dead if another person was there with her? Or maybe he also died. Maybe they both got killed in an earthquake. as they sat